I recently went looking for wildlife in winter and found loads of cool animals. I also went to 3 different locations for looking for wildlife, so let's see what we found.
Wildlife Association.
Oh, there's a bird feeder. And a list of sightings. So when we first went in, there was a ringneck parakeet, also known as a rose ring parakeet, sitting on the bird feeder. Now, these are introduced to the UK. We don't quite know why. It might have been Jimi Hendrix. We're not quite sure. That theory's been going around a lot.
An idea.
But for the most part, they have definitely colonised themselves here and are very common. So I generally walked around the whole area looking for wildlife, and also there were quite a lot of birds here. And some of the birds here were some mallards and also some little grebes, but I didn't manage to film them. Over here we have a moorhen. Now this moorhen was in a field where there was some bird feeders. Now this place is very small, so this is basically the end of this part of the session, but yeah, it was a very small nature reserve. Ooh.
Yeah, that's cool. Right.
So let me just give some context, but basically we were in Broxbourne Woods in Hertfordshire, and this place is absolutely massive. I came here to look for hawfinches. Unfortunately, I don't believe I found any.
These holes. Where to start? All of them are really good.
Oh god. Now, because I was looking for birds for so long, I kind of got fed up and basically started looking for insects instead. I had a little bit of a break from birds.
Oh god.
Do you guys know what this is?
Cause what is that?
So I decided to flip over this log, and there was an absolutely massive spider. Now I believe this might be a house spider, but I'm not sure.
Ooh. Oh, Lord. Look at that. Wait, I don't know if...
So this insect that I'm currently holding in my hand is a black ground beetle, and the reason why I'm holding it like this is so that it doesn't nip or bite my fingers, because it is a very painful bite, trust me, I've had them before, I don't want to be bit again.
There we go. Bye-bye. Okay, that is beautiful. Come on. Come on, there you go. Whew. This is a river. And look at this river. Is it just me, or it's so clean? And also it's a little bit bluish, if that's possible.
So for quite a long time we were lost in this woodland in Broxbourne Woods, because we had absolutely no idea where we were going, until thankfully someone appeared, because this forest is so bloody empty. However, luckily a person did tell us where to go and which places to go, and also, don't judge me, this is the first time me coming to Broxbourne Woods, so this is completely new to me.
Desperately trying to find a hawfinch around here. Oh, look. And I haven't found a single one, and I'm desperately trying to find one. So I think I'm just going to have a break from now on, and just start looking for insects, I guess. An earwig. And whatever that is. Okay. Slug. Worm. Eggs. And a lot more eggs over there.
So after that blue tit fight, it was really nice to capture some blue tits fighting. It's just the only reason why that the camera is so shaky is because I just didn't have my stand with me the whole time of today. So that's why it is so ridiculously laggy and shaky. And the final nature reserve that I went to this week or a couple of months ago was Lemsford Springs. Now, I'm pretty sure you can guess by the name of what this place is. It's basically a spring, so freshwater springs, and these are very interesting. Now, the water of the springs, because springs are basically really warm, the water was so warm I touched it, and that's because of the underground springs that basically make the water warm. And because of this, loads of birds migrate here because of the very warm waters, and it doesn't freeze up, which is great for wading birds. So we basically followed this trail which led all the way up to a bird hide, which was really cool. so I was hoping for some excellent things, and I was completely right. There are some really cool things here. So immediately there were hundreds, thousands of birds all gathered around the area, and the first bird that I saw there was a little egret. These are very common all across the UK. They also have their other cousins, which is the great white egret and the much rarer cattle egret. There was also a very rare green sandpiper, which is the second time I've ever seen one. The last time I saw one was at RSPB Rainham Marshes, and this time there were loads of them. But then, just a moment ago, I saw a bird I have never seen in my life before, and that bird was a snipe. Now, at first I thought it was a jack snipe, but one of the local bird watchers told me that it was just a regular snipe. This is really exciting, considering I have never seen a snipe before, and they are so cool. I mean, look at their long beaks. I'm also really happy with this footage of the snipe. I am so happy with it. Now this green sandpiper over here seemed like it was trying to feed from this little area in the ditch. Now I thought it was trying to catch a fish, but then again it could have been eating something else. It could have been eating duckweed or something else. And I know it's a green sandpiper because the way to tell the difference if it's a green sandpiper or not is the way they kind of rock up and down, which you'll often see throughout this video. So when I was filming this green sandpiper, I saw in the distance that there was a tiny group of snipes, and I didn't even notice this, but I saw them again today, which is still amazing. Now, they are quite hidden at the back. Now, the footage before was definitely way better, but this was just some other footage, and I really tried to get a shot of them, because this is only the second time I've ever seen them, and let's just say it isn't the best, but I definitely tried to get a shot.
Yeah.
You may have noticed that a lot of the videos have been replaced by music. Well, the reason for that is that I don't want anybody's voice in my videos for their safety and my safety. Because basically, I just don't, maybe they might not like it, and it's just too risky, so I decide to topple it over with music. So, that's the best way to do it, and, yeah, that's why you're wondering, if you're wondering.
Yes, please.
It's kind of dipping at the water. It's a giant puffball. This is... Yeah, I think there's a river. So far we've seen, cannon, green sandpiper, snipe, and I think that's about it, but also some like other birds and stuff.
Here we have a much better shot of the freshwater springs I was talking about, and they're absolutely beautiful. Crystal clear water, and you can see right the way through. And it's probably drinkable. It's also definitely got these long, beautiful seaweed structures, and they're so amazing. Anyways, that's the end of this video, and I hope you have a great day.